Okay, now we're going to talk about how the government was set up in Sparta. So you need to take out this graphic organizer and pause the video while you get that out. So at the top it says 2 kings ruled, and what they ruled is they were the head of religion and the army. So they were there. You had 2 people from different families to make sure nobody got too powerful. Now below that you have two other parts of the government. The Council of Elders, which, so it says made up of, and you write 28 members, and then proposed, and you write laws to be voted on. So let's take a look at that graphic organizer. So members, 28 older citizens, proposed laws to be voted on by the assembly. So 2 kings ruled religion and military, or religion and army. And then the council, 28 older members of Sparta, they proposed laws to be voted on by the assembly. So let's look at the assembly. Assembly is made up of free men over 18, so it's citizens, basically, and they vote on all the major issues that Sparta has. So it's very similar to the assembly in Athens, except you only have them voting on major issues. They don't vote on everything. In Athens, they would vote on everything. Which leads us to the 4 types of social classes in Sparta. So at the top, the most powerful social class would be the kings, so the royal families. And then the second social class, which is bigger, it's the citizens of Sparta who can say that their family was there originally. So you cannot be a foreigner, move to Sparta, and be in the top 2 social classes. The third is free people who did not have ancestors that were the original Spartans. So your family was not one of the original families that sets up the city-state of Sparta, but you are free, so then you would be in the 3rd highest social class in the social hierarchy. And then at the bottom you have the helots, or slaves. So we've talked about this before, but slaves in these Greek states are not going to be people that are of a different race necessarily. They're just the slaves when they've defeated another city-state, that they've captured people and they turn them into slaves. Now, let's look back at our graphic organizer. Right here, this type of government is called, so when you have a government that's ruled by a small group of people, I want you to look at your vocabulary and try and come up with that answer. So what you should have come up with is oligarchy. O-L-I-G-A-R-C-H-Y. Oligarchy. O-L-I-G-A-R-C-H-Y. Oligarchy. So, that covers the things you need to know about Sparta. It's not as complicated. The big thing is it's a military society, and the kings are there. Up top, you have 2 kings. One stays at home, while the other goes out with the military. So it's a military society. Athens is more focused on other things.